Okay, hello everyone, Darren here, and today I am playing WolfTails with Dan.
Hello!
Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully the music isn't going to be too loud.
Yeah, so quick disclaimer actually before we get into this episode. We originally did record this episode already. We had like 41 minutes of content. However, while looking back at the footage to do so, we realized the music was way too loud.
It was 41 minutes too.
Yeah, so that was some time wasted, sadly. But we're gonna try again here.
And hopefully Sebi won't screw up this time.
Oh, screw you, man. Anywho, so we have to do... Yeah, so we're gonna try to do a new game here because we kind of fucked up, though. Oh, we have to enter a name again.
Wait. Ready?
Yeah, hang on. Alright. Oh.
I'm Sab.
Alright,
Right.
Yep. Fusion Ha! I am neither Seb nor Dan. I am San. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yep, so that's our fusion. We're driving through the woods.
Gogeta! Burori!
Yeah. Urgh. I stare at the road before me, which is now barely visible thanks to the flurry of snow. Or should we say the furry of snow?
Damn it, I originally said that.
Well, they won't know because of the other recording.
Damn it. We'll release I don't know.
Fucking damn it. The storm had gotten violent when I was out, and before I knew it, I had gotten stuck in the middle of it. Almost home. I was gonna say, do you want to switch off from, like...
My breath is visible in front of me as I creep forward on the snow-over road.
The road over snow.
The snow-over road. The snow... Okay. Even though my heater is on a full blast, it isn't enough to ward off the freezing cold.
Alright.
I shudder to think of how cold I'd be without it.
The sooner I get home, the better. I'd hate to get stranded out here in this. Ah, there we go. Slowing my truck to a stop in front of the cabin, I turned the key in the ignition and shut it off. The heater immediately stopped blowing, and I can already feel the chill hit me. Time to brace myself for the freezing wind raging between me and the cabin. One man, one mission, one cabin.
Just to specify, because you won't see any of this, we screwed up quite a few times in the last video.
Yeah. Here goes. Yeah, the last one, the music audio was way too loud. I rush inside as quickly as I can, shivering from head to toe despite my thick clothing. The moment I slam the door shut behind me, the sound of wind howling outside quietens, and the chattering of my teeth fill the room.
It's warmer in here, but not to the point where I can whimsically toss aside my extra layers and flop down on the couch.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a TV to do so I mean...
If I suddenly remove all my extra layers right this instant, I'll probably pass out from the change in temperature.
Whose idea was it to start living out here anyway? Oh, right, it was mine, since we're the only one here. As the sole occupant of this cabin, I expect no response to my rhetorical question. For better or worse, I decided...
To leave my wife.
We're not married, damn it.
Well, I am. Remember, we're fused. I'm just kidding, I'm not really married.
Son of a bitch. For better or worse, I decided for myself that I would live in these snowy mountains all on my own. Alright, tea, a bite to eat, and then I'll turn it in for the night.
In the middle of the sandstorm.
Sandstorm? Ah, damn it, there's so much sand and scorpions outside.
In the middle of the sandstorm. Okay, I gotta start again. In the middle of the snowstorm like this, it's important to keep nourished and warm.
Yep. Alright, do you want me to do the girl?
Okay, if you can handle it.
Alright.
I'm gonna cringe.
Man, am I glad to have electricity in here. Yeah, so, like, we have ourselves a phone, a lamp, and a fridge, yet not a TV.
And more importantly, no anime.
Yeah, true. Like, there's not even a Playboy underneath any of these.
There's no reason to live, damn it.
There's no reason to fap. Without ready access to hot water, there's no way I'd survive out here.
That's why I came out here by myself.
I can't survive in front of all those people. Oh god, human interaction. I should have enough food to last until summer, too. by which point I'll be able to go into town without freezing to death. Life out here might just work out after all.
I mean, it's not uncommon for men to decide to make a go of it on their own, isolated from society at large. I mean, why would I want to talk to people? Everybody hates me anyway. I'd found it a relatively easy adjustment to begin living out here. Though, you go first.
Alright. Though my circumstance, this cabin was my only option at the time. The moment I think so, my body begins to shiver once more.
I feel the cold wind brush up against my cheek, threatening to give me frostbite if I dare to take off any layers of clothing.
That's weird. It shouldn't be this cold inside the cabin. I know there's a snowstorm out there. Sandstorm. I know there's a snow sand out there, but this cabin is pretty well insulated. It shouldn't be this cold unless the door is open. Curious about the source and also... Ah, shit! I accidentally pressed the...
Here we go again, damn it.
I fucking damn it.
I might get to the frickin' boobs already.
And also desperate to stop the cold, I walk through the cabin, trying to figure out where it's coming from. Ah, yes. Let me just go in my Indiana Jones storage room.
It looks like a Native American in style. Fuck.
and style and fuck.
In style and fuck. Looks like a Native American style cabin.
Yeah. After checking out all the windows, yeah, that window looks good.
After smashing all the windows with a bat.
The cold decides to seep through in. I then soon later get my eyes pecked out by a woodpecker. After checking all the windows, I wind up near the back entrance of the cabin. And surely enough, as soon as I spot the back door, I have my answer. Aha! Gotcha, bitch! I hurriedly cleared away the snow of the base of the door, which seems to have stopped which seemed to have stopped the door from opening or closing any further. There we go. I accidentally punched the door.
Then I closed the door and locked it. I spilled gasoline all over the basement of the house, and then I proceeded to light a match. Goodbye, world.
What the fuck? That's so dark.
The end. The
end.
Then I closed the door and locked it. I move a few things from the front of the door to prevent it from opening, even if the lock were to break.
That ought to do it. But how did the door get open in the first place?
It was I, Dio.
You thought your first butt fuck would be Arena, but it was I, Dio. I could see myself forgetting to lock it since I am alone. Since I'm Dio.
Okay, let's move on. We're running out of time.
Yeah, since I'm alone out here anyway. But there's no way I'd forget to close it. Is the latch broken? Forget it. I'll think about it after I had something warm to drink. I turned away from the door and began to walk towards the kitchen. No sooner have I begun to move my foot, however, then I realized the floor is soaking wet.
Some snow must have been blown and Hold on. Some snow must have been blown in and melted.
I guess I'd better clean this. Up.
That was a sad movie.
My eyes widen as I realize something important. There isn't just one puddle of water. There are several, flowing a clear, non-linear path. The puddles show me the path someone or something has taken. Damn, an intruder? Or maybe a wild animal.
It's me. I just took a piss everywhere.
Ah, damn it, Barry, get out of here.
I instinctively grabbed an axe that I kept for wood off the back wall.
Sorry, buddy. I understand that you want to take refuge from the cold, but that guy's gotta protect himself. Axe in hand.
I drove my axe into his skull.
Fucking hell.
Okay, continue. Here you go.
Yeah, axe in hand, I head deeper into the storeroom, prepared to defend myself against the potentially dangerous person or animal that has wandered into my home. Moving even further inside, I cautiously move around the table and... Oh.
It's mine.
God damn it, man. Think with your mind, not your dick.
Please.
Shiver. What the? My arms lose all strength as I stare at the peculiar sight in front of me. On the floor in my storeroom is a girl. She's shivering wet and her breath is ragged. Red face, yet blue to the fingertips. The poor girl looks like she's about to freeze to death at any moment.
And yet, what attracts my attention is
That tail. And those ears. It couldn't be.
It couldn't be. Without thinking, I drop my axe to the floor and reach out towards the girl's ears. I gently tug on her ears, trying to pull them off, or otherwise expose their stitching. However, no matter how hard I pull, there's no sign of it being a practical joke.
As far as I can tell, these wolf ears are real. Impossible. She really is a half-human. Oh, so they just exist? Oh yeah, when you're just walking down the street and you go to the grocery store. Oh hey, look, it's my friend Ron. How you doing, Ron the fox? I don't fucking know, man. That can't be right. I made absolutely certain that this place wasn't intruding on the domain of half-humans. Did I make a mistake, or is she just... Before I can mull over the girl's presence any further, her whimpering brings me back to reality. Right, whatever the reason for her presence here, it doesn't change the fact that she's freezing to death in my cabin. I'll worry about the details later. For now, I'll make sure that she doesn't die.
What if I want to die?
Oh, jeez. Holy shit, she's smug! I grab a towel from one of the shelves in the storeroom and immediately begin to dry the young girl off. The moment I make eye contact with her skin. Damn, those are some
eyeballs.
Ew, that's so disgusting.
It's like Eye Guy from Power Rangers. I've never seen him.
Or like a Beholder from Dungeons and Dragons. The moment I make eye contact with her skin. God damn it!
Okay, just read it normally, damn it.
The moment I make contact with her skin, I realize just how close to death this girl really is. Her body is cold, that I could feel it through the towel. Her skin is deathly pale, and she can't stop shivering. Desperately, I rub the girl's body, trying both to dry her off and warm her up. Come on, warm up, damn it!
Time to lewd!
I have a ShamWow, damn it, use it! However, no matter how much her body moves about, she doesn't stir.
Just like a mouse.
The fuck?
I don't know, I was trying to reference that song. But no, it wasn't a song, it's a I'm tired.
We're both sleep drunk here, what do you expect?
The girl is breathing, but unconscious. If I tried to, I don't think I'd be able to wake her up.
Shit, this isn't working. I'm gonna have to step things up a notch. And then, like, training montage happens in the background. Many hours pass as the unconscious wolf girl continues to rest. Over time, her breathing gradually becomes less ragged, and colors return to her skin. The incessant shivering comes to an end. Her lips start quivering, and a faint yet peaceful smile appears on her face.
Well, it's still too soon to rest easy. It seems like the girl's gonna be just fine.
Phew, I was worried. I was worried for a while there.
But it looks like things have finally calmed down.
Thank you. I guess some dry clothes and a long sleep in a warm cabin were all she needed. Feeling good about myself for having been able to help out, I watched the girl sleep for a while as I contemplate what to do next. To lewd or not to lewd? That is the question. Whether it is noble within the pervert's mind.
That was pretty beautiful.
Thank you. The snowstorm has died down now, so I should probably have this girl leave as soon as she wakes up. Starts poking her with a stick.
Yeah.
Wake up. Hey. Wake up. You waking up, damn it?
Wake the fuck up!
Damn it. Uses the axe.
I want to lewd you, but you need to be awake first!
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this while you're unconscious. Though I suppose I could at least feed her. She must be famished after sleeping for so long and almost freezing to death. You know, she'll be fine. Just give her a few graham crackers. She'll be fine.
That's beautiful.
It would be heartless for me not to, at least.
Just leave it to me, damn it.
Alright. Oh, okay. While I'm in the middle of thinking out loud, the wolf girl finally begins to move. What starts out as a faint groan quickly turns into visible movement on her part. The girl's eyelids twitch, and I can see her lips trembling. In a matter of seconds, she will no doubt open her eyes.
That was quite up.
Oh, look at her! Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Look at the little ears and here we go. I'm giving a head pat.
Like I said, you're looking at her ears, and then I'm kind of in the center.
God damn it, dude! I get that's their center of gravity, man. But come on, think with your mind, not your dick.
Hey, we gotta keep. I guess we gotta keep this PG-13.
Nah, man, TV 14.
Yeah, rated R.
Rated R.
Coming to a theater near you.
Rated A.
Okay.
The girl's eyes open wide and she starts to gain her bearings.
Her eyes dart around the room, trying to fill in the blanks of her memory. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I got caught up in the snowstorm, didn't I? I finally found shelter, but I thought my mind was playing tricks on me as my body started to shut down. Am I really alive?
That's a metaphysical question there. You sure are, at least as far as I can tell.
Huh?
The girl jumps in fright as she finally notices my present.
You are... is this King Kai's planet?
Yeah, Goku. Hey there, I'm King Kai. You know the Kaioken and the Spirit Band. Fuck off, shut up, Bojack. The girl tries to speak, but fails to formulate a proper sentence. With that being the case, I decide to explain the situation to her, giving her time to calm down. I found you in my storeroom, shivering and unconscious on the floor. I dried you off and brought you inside, but it was hard to tell if you were going to survive or not. Your fingertips had already started to turn blue by the time I found you, and your breathing was a complete mess. Listening to my calm explanation, the girl looks down at herself. She pinches her clothing, seemingly surprised at how clean and dry they are.
My clothes.
Yep, we just used the good old Tide.
Did you?
Tide challenge. I avert my gaze.
Did you use Tide Pods?
How did you know? Yeah, I did.
Did you eat a couple of them?
No.
I hear they're very, very delicious. You should try them.
I mean, I would know. But before you say anything, it's not like I was trying to peek, okay? Your clothes were wet and you were at risk of freezing to death. I couldn't just leave you like that. Just like me, the girl blushes and looks away. Wolf girl or... frack. I accidentally pressed
That makes number 2, I think.
Yeah, we'll have a new counter here for every time I accidentally press right-click. Wolf girl or not, she must surely be embarrassed to have her body seen by a stranger. A human male, no less.
How do you fucking know that? Get away from me.
Baka, get the fuck back! Rather than adopt an expression of anger, however...
Arigato.
Huh? The girl forces herself to look at me once more. With eyes filled with sincerity, she continues to speak.
Am I a trespasser? I broke into your cabin, intruded in your home, and you dared to use your shelter as my own. Yet, despite all of that, you went to such lengths for me.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. It really isn't that big of a deal, though. You were caught in the middle of a snowstorm. If I were in your situation, I would have broken in too. Besides, all I did was dry you off and clean your clothes. It's really nothing major.
It is something major! Hentai! Fuck! Go die!
Jesus.
If you didn't take pity on me, I would've.
Before the girl can finish speaking, she's interrupted by the sound of the kettle whistling. Ah, sounds like breakfast is ready. Excuse me for a moment. I move away from the girl and head toward the kitchen. Alright, what do you think? Should we end it off there?
Another minute or two.
Alrighty. I move away from the girl and head toward the kitchen. Once I set foot in front of the kettle, I grab an additional ceramic bowl from my guest. Oh wow, ceramic, aren't you fucking fancy?
I'll smash on your fucking head.
Since she has now woken up.
Breakfast? You mean mean to say it's morning?
That's right. You were asleep for a solid 12 hours. After emptying 2 pockets of instant noodles into each bowl, I pour the boiling water. I then place a fork in each bowl and bring them back to the living room. Careful not to let the water spill over the sides. Alright, here you go. Alright, we should probably end it off here.
Alright.
I'm just gonna do a quick save. Here we go. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Wolf Tales. What do you think, Dan?
I hope they really enjoyed it, and please don't loot out over my breasts. Or else I'll have to kill you.
There we go. Perfect.
No, seriously, thank you for watching.
Indeed. And like that, we'll see you next time. Laters.
Bye.